Hi, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This reading is, what does he want to happen between you? What are his deepest desires on that front? So for this reading, I'm using tarot cards and oracle cards as well. And we have 4 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the cerise pink beads. Set of cards number 2 is the aura quartz point. Set of cards number 3 is the cerise pink cluster crystal. And set of cards number 4 is the blue cluster crystal. So I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards. It's perfectly fine to be drawn to more than one set of cards. You can pause the video if you like in order to tune in. Okay, so let's get into the reading. So this is set of cards number 1, which is the cerise pink beads. What does this person want to happen between you? What are their deepest desires in that respect? So the card that you had was intimacy. So you have the Lovers, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Tower, the 10 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Dog, the Gentleman, Fulfillment, Enthusiasm, You're so beautiful, I'm always thinking about you, Express your love, Forgiving and learning, Chivalry, and Sexuality. Okay, so what does this person want to happen between you? They definitely want a reconciliation. They definitely want to be with you in a romantic relationship is what I'm feeling. Because the first card we have is the Lovers. Secondly is the 4 of Cups. So there's a sense that they're waiting to be able to take up this opportunity. They may have missed out on an opportunity with you in the past, but now they're really focusing on that cup. In the past, they would have been focusing on those 3 other cups in the background. They would have been focusing on other things, maybe some of them focusing on other people. Maybe there was a third-party situation for some of you, because the Lovers can be about needing to make a decision between 2 people, a love triangle kind of thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. It can mean that this person needed to choose between fear and love, or there was some other circumstances in their life that was taking a lot of their time and attention. But what this person is deeply desiring is that you give them a second chance, because we have forgiving and learning here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there may have been the need for forgiveness, because we do have the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. So you may have gone through some kind of feeling of betrayal, a Tower moment. 3 of Swords in the reverse is heartbreak as well. This person desires that you heal from these wounds, and that there can be a recovery, that whatever broke down was a blessing in disguise. Because I feel that this person has always truly desired to be with you, but there's been an energetic dynamic going on here, and by that I mean I feel like neither of you are fully in the love vibration, like not fully loving yourselves, maybe looking to each other for validation and approval and all things like that. And so when we're out of alignment with self-love, when we're out of alignment with the love vibration. We cannot fully give and receive love. So I feel like this person desires to get closer to you again, and the Knight of Wands and the sexuality. I feel like this person literally, and also with You're So Beautiful, they have a lot of sexual desire. They find you extremely attractive, like physically, but it's so much more than that is what I'm feeling. They want to be loyal to you with a dog. They want to be the gentleman. They want to be a good provider. So they want you to know that if they chose someone else or if they chose a different direction, they want you to know that it wasn't personal. They just felt disheartened, some of them, because they felt as though your connection wasn't getting off of the ground. And deeper than that, I feel like they had a soul contract either with the other person, if that's the scenario, or they had a soul contract where they had to learn lessons from going in a different direction or something like that. This person is learning things from the other partner, basically. And so Spirit is saying many of you felt as though it was just this person. It was down to this person to make a choice. And then once this person made a choice and stepped up and chose to be with you, then it would work out. But Spirit is saying it's not as simple as that. It is that energetic dynamic going on. To do with not fully loving self. I feel like this person has been learning more about self-love through this other circumstance. So fulfillment and enthusiasm. They're really hoping that you're going to enthusiastically, have open arms to them again and give them a second chance. But, obviously it's up to you. Whatever, feels right to you. If it feels like you would be totally disrespecting yourself in doing that, then, listen to your own feelings. You may need to have healthy boundaries. They want to come in and make you an offer. This is like a grounded offer. They want to ground your connection. They want a new beginning. Some of you may have been the ones that was giving a lot in this relationship, and now they want to be the one that comes back and offers you as much as you are offering them, with the express your love as well. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some, this may have been difficulties with this person expressing their emotions, but you're going to be hearing from them because they want to be chivalrous. They want to be, having all these things here to provide for you, making you feel like $1 million, really truly being there for you on all levels. They want to be a true gentleman is what I'm feeling. And I'm always thinking about you. So you're always on this person's mind, and they really are deeply desiring to be closer to you. So I'm just looking into why there was this Tower moment, why things weren't working out fully in the past. So I do feel that this person wasn't really sure if you were truly in love with the real them. I feel like you met at a time where you both had this Three of Swords energy. You both had wounds within your heart. You both subconsciously had beliefs about being unworthy for love, or you both experienced difficult relationships or toxic relationships with people who, didn't love you as much as you loved them, or weren't invested in the relationship as much as you were invested in them. Feelings of being stabbed in the back. I feel that it is childhood wounds for a lot of you that were manifesting in other relationships as well. And so there was, when you and this person met, I feel that you both had those wounds of feeling abandoned, of feeling rejected, of feeling unlovable. And it's like your inner children were trying to subconsciously seek that love and validation and approval outside of yourselves. And that's when you came together. And Spirit is saying you had major learning to experience with each other. So the Tower moment, the Tower represents illusions. It can represent the ego. The ego often stores a lot of negative stories about ourselves based on how other people have reacted to us or whether they've rejected us, and all things like that. So that's what the energy you were both in when you came together, initially. And so I feel there was this initial stage of trying to hold on to each other too tightly. There was codependency. There was fears of being totally open, totally honest, totally authentic with each other. I feel like maybe both of you were wearing masks to try and impress the other person. You may have felt that this person was rejecting you, so you were trying to give and give and give to prove your worthiness. And this person felt as though, they weren't sure whether you were in love with the real them or whether you were just trying to seek the validation and the approval. They weren't sure if you were being blinded by your wounds and acting, unconsciously from wounding and just trying to chase love to feel like you are lovable. Or, they weren't fully trusting that you were loving the real them. They just thought you were subconsciously wanting to prove something to yourself. And the same is true for this person as well. They were seeking your approval. They may have been trying to make out that they were more confident than what they were. They were trying to impress you. Then they felt kind of obligated to keep wearing those masks because they felt maybe you were chasing them because of the masks. Maybe you were in love with this illusion that they were creating, and they were extremely fearful of losing you. So I feel like that's why you couldn't be together. It wasn't the case of this person didn't want to be with you. It was just so much projection was going on. Projection, illusions, both of you not seeing the relationship, not seeing each other, not seeing yourselves in clarity, because there was a lot of wounds clouding everything. A lot of stories being created. Oh, this person's rejecting me. It means I'm not good enough. It means the universe is punishing me. All sort of stories like that. That's the illusion. It had to break down. So some of you went for a Tower moment, and it may have felt like a complete ending of the relationship. You may have felt extremely hurt by this person, or vice versa, or both of you. Abandonment and rejection wounds were really triggered. But it was so that you were forced to face your biggest fears. Because if you didn't face the biggest fears of abandonment and rejection, then they would have still been, beneath the surface in your subconscious. And that fear is what was keeping both of your hearts closed, so you couldn't fully be together. You were in the vibration of fear, which was blocking you from aligning with love. So the time of separation needed is where you found, harmony within yourselves. And now this person is really desiring for there to be harmony and reconciliation with you. Fulfillment, a lot of wisdom has come from this time of separation. And now they're really hoping that you realize it wasn't personal. They're really desiring for you to be together in the harmonious way, where you align with each other from a place of true emotional stability within yourselves and seeing each other through the truth rather than the clouded judgment of the wounded inner child. So that was just a channeled message that came through about that. And I hope it has been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other videos. I have tons of videos about how this person's feeling and what's going on within your connection. So go check those out. They can help you figure out what's really going on. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the Aura Quartz Point. What does this person want to happen within your connection? What are their deepest desires when it comes to that? So your card was actually the Two of Cups. This is the Star Tarot. So you have the King of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Sun, the Ring, flirtation, egotism, let's cuddle, let's flirt, which is really interesting because there's 2 about flirtation, new love, give your relationship a chance, maturity, and dating. So what does this person want to happen between you both? Well, I'm definitely feeling they want a reconciliation. They want a new beginning in love. They want to give your relationship a chance. They want to start things off, or they are going to start things off, is what I'm feeling. This reconnection or connecting with you more deeply with flirting. The Ring is about commitment. Sun is like a sunrise, a new dawn, a new beginning. And it's to do with this person having the strength of this King of Swords to express their truth, take action, cut the ties to anything that's blocking your connection. This person wants to be their true, authentic self. There's some kind of battle or struggle that they're going through, but they really want to be victorious after that battle. They want to be victorious in love, because 6 is the number of love. And look, there's the little sun in the heart as well, the sunrise, the new beginning. And the 10 of Cups. This is the happy relationship. This is the conclusion they want, with it being the 10. The relationship, the family, the home. This person feels really connected to you on all levels, like physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. They feel like you're their soulmate, is what I'm feeling. So the Knight of Pentacles, this person's working really hard behind the scenes to keep sowing the seeds within your connection. This person wants to do things right. They want to ground your relationship. It's like slowly but surely they're creating a firm foundation for your relationship to be built upon. They really desire you. They see you as this Empress. They see you as like the divine feminine energy. They see you as really beautiful. They see you as very nurturing, loving, kind, compassionate. They may want to have children with you. The Empress is often shown as being pregnant, and there's children in that 10 of Cups card, and the 9 of Cups as well. They feel on cloud 9 with you. They feel really uplifted. They feel like you're their dream come true. So that's what they're working hard to create. To create more happiness within your connection. Look, there's a sun here, the sun in the heart, a sun on the flirtation, and a sun on the egotism as well. So with this flirtation and egotism, I feel like this person may try and charm you. I feel like it's in a harmless way though. I don't feel like there's any malice or deception really. within this connection. Maybe there was in the past, but this is talking about what they want. With the flirtation and egotism, it's just really saying that you make them feel like $1 million, and they may be someone that's just quite flirty, and they're going to try and be charming, but there is this sense of maturity within them. So they literally want to be dating you. They want to reach out. They may communicate with you, give you gifts, maybe literally give you roses or something like that. They want your connection to go in this new direction. You know, give your relationship a chance. Look how intently he's looking at her. Work on your partnership. And so, for some of you, you know, if you're not in communication with this person, perhaps some of you have been dating other people, flirting with other people, and this new love is with someone else or something like that, or you've considered dating other people, and that's absolutely fine. You know, you have to do what feels right for you. But this person may be feeling worried, and they're like, come on, give our relationship a chance, because they may be feeling like you're slipping through their fingers or something like that. For some of you, you wanted this commitment from them, and they may have been dragging their heels or something like that in the past. But now, if they feel like you're moving away from them, some of them may be like really motivated to take that step with you. So let's cuddle, let's flirt. This person's wanting physical, like, affection. They're really missing like your physical touch is what I'm feeling as well. So your connection may have gone through a struggle in terms of maybe this person started dating someone else. There was a new love, and this person had a flirtation. They may have felt flattered by this person, and it was like a new beginning for them in terms of another relationship. But when it comes to you, you know, they're still, they feel that you're like the ultimate person for them. There may have been a time of separation where a lot of maturity has happened within you both, because in the past you may have been holding on to each other too tightly. There may have been some codependency going on, and therefore you couldn't like see clearly how you were kind of holding on to each other in an unhealthy way, which was actually blocking you both. There's a sense that you were both subconsciously trying to avoid facing your biggest fears of rejection and abandonment, and that can manifest as either running away from the connection or trying to chase the person. It often results in both parties like wearing masks in certain ways and trying to, you know, either hide emotions or trying to mold ourselves to be what we think the other person wants us to be. I feel like there was an element of that on both sides. And there needed to be like a breakdown of those blocks, of those wounds, of those fears. So that may have happened by this person, or it maybe even you possibly finding someone else or being with someone else. And that would have forced you to face your biggest fears of that abandonment and rejection. But then it would have woken you up, or it was designed to help you wake up and realize that you were placing your sense of self-worth and worthiness and lovableness on, you know, this other person's shoulders, on whether this person committed to you or not. And hopefully a lot of you realize that now, that when you are doing that, that's why you're feeling emotionally all over the place. It creates a roller coaster of emotions, which I feel was happening on both sides, because that's what that codependency represents to me within your connection. Just, you know, feeling like it's a life or death situation if the person does something that makes you feel good, or if the person does something that makes you feel bad and rejected. So I feel like this person may have been looking on your social media to see what was going on with you. I feel like if this person did choose someone else, it's because they lost like faith in your connection. They became disheartened because there is a sense of a cycle repeating within your connection to do with that codependency, trying to basically avoid facing the fear of abandonment and rejection. But it's almost like it had to happen to force you to face it, and then hopefully you realize that it wasn't personal and that it was a soul contract to make you face that wound, those wounds, in order to really clear them, because they were staying stuck in your subconscious, and both of you were acting towards each other from a place of fear, and that fear vibration was keeping you out of alignment with the love vibration, the need to love self first and foremost. And then knowing your worth cannot be determined by anyone else. It cannot be broken down by anyone else. It cannot crumble. And then that true, strong self-love is what's bringing you and this person closer together. For some of you, you may be finding new love, but this person is desiring to have you in their life, for you to come back, for you to be open and receptive to them, for you to give the relationship a chance. But, you know, I have to be honest and say I'm not sure if this person is fully ready for like the physical relationship. So I would never like recommend anyone like waiting around. Always keep living your life, because if you stagnate, it means you're going in cycles, not learning lessons, not experiencing everything that your soul wants to experience. But this is this person's deepest desires: the relationship, the happy union, the family. You're really like their dream come true. And yeah, your card was the Two of Cups. They're wanting that reconciliation. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And also please check out my other readings. I have plenty of playlists and tons of readings, which are pick a card readings about what's going on within your connection and how this person's feeling and all things like that. So those can really help you understand what's going on much more deeply. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal. What is this person's deepest desires within your connection? What do they want to happen between you? And you actually had the Lover's card. So they want the Rose Queen. Sorry, they had the Rose Queen, which is the Queen of Cups, the Grail, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse, Polarity, the Three of Cups, the House, the Bear, Empathy, Appreciation, Let's Run Away Together, Let's Get Married. So that's sort of like elopement, some of them, with those two cards together. Soulmate, Deception, Divine Feminine, and Yin and Yang. So there's polarity and Yin and Yang here. So This person feels that you are their soulmate or their twin flame, you know. They may not know the twin flame label, but they feel as though you're each other's counterpart with this yin and yang and the polarity and the flame here as well on the polarity. So that can be an indication that you might be twin flames as well. This person basically wants to be with you. Two of Cups is the happy, balanced relationship. In the traditional tarot, it shows the man reaching out and touching the woman's cup. So this person wants to make an offer. They want to express their emotions to you. The Grail, they see you as the Holy Grail. They see this relationship as the Holy Grail. They see you as the one for them. You are their deepest desires. They see you as really beautiful, really feminine, open, receptive, nurturing, kind, compassionate, loving. They see you as wife material, is what I'm hearing, and mother material as well. The Three of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there has been some issues within your connection. I feel like it's to do with this deception energy. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And what's interesting is they both are. So I feel like you are twin flames, and therefore this is basically talking to me about illusions, masks, having walls up. So you both may have entered this connection where you already had like a heavy heart. You already had wounds within your heart. You may have felt betrayed in past relationships, or you may have this heavy feelings of abandonment and rejection. Can be from your upbringing, and that if that's how you felt in your upbringing, then it likely manifested in romantic relationships as well. So this person is truly desiring to heal those wounds. This person is desiring that you be open and honest with each other. They really want to be vulnerable, express their truth, and basically just get rid of or heal any of this deception kind of energy. This person may have fears that you're kind of hiding the fact, or hiding that you have feelings for someone else, or maybe you aren't over your ex or something like that. This person may fear that you have like a karmic relationship going on, or that your heart is still attached to someone else or something like that. It obviously can be the other way around as well, where maybe they were still holding on to someone, or there was some kind of karmic situation, and this person was really afraid of losing you, because it's like they see you as their twin flame, but they may have had to experience lessons with someone else, but they were afraid that if they were honest with you about that, then you would leave them. So, you know, if they have been with someone else, they saw that as a temporary thing. And they believed that overall, when the time was right, you and them would be together, because they feel like there's this unbreakable bond between you. And it may have appeared that they were taking your relationship for granted, but I do feel like they had a soul contract with this other person. Or again, it could be vice versa. You could have feelings for someone else because your soul family members with someone else as well, or something like that. But they want the healing of that. They want the forgiveness and the reopening of the heart within both of you. So they want the reconciliation between you. Yeah, there could have been a third-party situation with the Three of Cups, but I'm interpreting this as them wanting like a celebration. They may be wanting an engagement party is what I'm feeling. As soon as I said celebration, that is what I picked up on. So the house and the bear. This person may literally be wanting to move in with you. They may be making that decision, you know, let's run away together, let's get married. There's definitely a sense of something that they're wanting to get away from. And, you know, this deception, this wounding may not even be anything within your connection. It could be something else that they're experiencing, maybe with their family or something like that. People that they feel have stabbed them in the back. People who they feel have lied and deceived them. And this person, there is a sense that they want to get away from some kind of struggles. Let's get married. So there may be like family members or certain people that are opposing your connection. And so that's why there's let's run away together, let's get married, you know, let's elope or something like that, because there may be, you know, consequences of people really not supporting your relationship or something like that. That could be the third party situation for some of you. But the House, it's like saying they want to deepen your connection. They want the relationship, the home, maybe even family. There's the Bear here. So they want to protect you, and they want to protect this connection. So yeah, that could definitely mean that there's some interference or opposition that's trying to break down your connection or disapproves of your connection here. You may be, you know, moving house or something, and they want to move in with you. So empathy, they see you as someone who's a good listener, very empathic, very kind and generous. So they may have come to you and expressed their problems or their concerns or worries or whatever's stressing them out, whatever's creating this Three of Swords kind of energy. And they see you as someone really supportive, and they appreciate that. They appreciate how you appreciate them. This person may have experienced manipulation, or people, selfish people, narcissistic people, using and abusing them and criticizing them. But I feel like this person is very generous. They've been giving lots to people throughout their life, and some people just really didn't appreciate this person's efforts at all. And so that's highly significant in one of the reasons why they love you and feel this harmony and this healing within your connection, because they feel like you really appreciate them, you really understand them, you're a good listener. And that's really helping them to feel like your twin flames as well, because you understand them on a level where no one else has ever understood them. So soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. They see you as the divine feminine. They see you as very mature, very loving, wise. They look up to you. I feel like you've helped them out of their struggles, and they just deeply desire to deepen your connection, keep this harmony between you, or create more harmony between you. Work together is what I'm feeling through any issues, reach healthy compromises, and yeah, I feel like this person wants to start a new life with you. Like, meeting you is a major new beginning for this person. This person is really wanting to embrace that and really go along with that and create a new life for themselves with you. I feel like this person wants to be the best version of themselves and really support you, really be there for you and give you everything that they feel like you deserve as well. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And go check out my other readings. I have tons on YouTube about what this person's feeling, what's going on in your connection and all things like that. So those can really help you understand your connection a lot better. So yeah, go check those out. And thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the blue cluster crystal. So what does this person want to happen between you? What are their deepest desires within what they want to happen? And you picked the 2 of Cups card, and we can already see resolving conflict, and there is reconciliation as well. So what does this person desire to happen between you both? So you start off with the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the Bouquet, the Letter, negotiation, companionship, you are my rock, I'm the man, reconciliation, religious factors, resolving conflict, and connection. Okay, so this person wants to resolve any conflicts that have been going on between you. They want the reconciliation, and they feel there's a deep spiritual bond between you. They feel as though you're their soulmate or their twin flame or their soul family member. They feel this deep connection, and they want this reconnection with you. This is like the 2 of Cups as well, which is the overall card which you picked, which is the happy relationship, the reconnection. Some of you may be hearing from this person. They may write to you in some kind of way, some kind of written message where they're expressing their feelings to you. Whenever I see this, to me, it's like a honeymoon. So some of them may literally want to get married to you and have this honeymoon. And I think it's sunset, but also when I initially saw that, it's like the sunrise. They want the new beginning. And the sunset, it's like they want the conclusion to be that you're together and that perhaps you're married. So yeah, 2 cards here. I forgot about this one, where there's the love letter. This person wants to reach out to you. This person has deep desires of expressing their emotions to you. This may be someone that's very romantic. They may have had, because look, we've also got the bouquet. So I feel like this person is very romantic. They may have had some struggles when it comes to expressing their truth and how they really feel. But they're definitely overcoming that, because this person is reaching out with gifts, maybe with, in terms of resolving conflict, they may be reaching out to you with an apology, with the flowers and an explanation. And the 8 of Wands is about communication, overcoming obstacles as well. But also, you know, there's the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. This is all about direct communication. It's about victory when it comes to being assertive. Because I feel like in the past, this person may have been much more passive in your connection. There was definitely things that they had to sort out in their life, whether they consciously realized it or not. So some of them, they may have been in a third-party situation. That could have been another relationship or a marriage, or it could have been they were healing family issues, or it could have been anything that was basically making them not fully available to take up that 2 of Cups with you just yet. But, you know, they'd put your relationship on the shelf sort of thing, but it's because they were trying to work through anything that was blocking them from being with you, whether that was something physical in their tangible life or whether it was some emotional issues. that were making them feel stuck and unworthy or anything like that. But they put you on the mantelpiece. So, your connection has always been important to them, but there's some painful experiences that they had to emotionally heal from before they could fully take up this new beginning with you. And they may have needed a lot of time when it came to that. They may have literally had a soul contract with someone else, if it is like a third-party situation where they were with someone else, or they chose someone else. There was definitely major lessons that this person had to learn in that situation. And I can't emphasize that strong enough. They have learned really important things that are helping in your connection, in your union. I do have to say that some unions may not take place in this lifetime. Some of them may take place in a different dimension. But, for some of you, it will be in this physical, tangible earth realm in this lifetime. But, I feel like I have to say that because I don't want people to be waiting around and, placing all the happiness on the shoulders of this other person, or placing all their happiness in the idea of having this physical, romantic relationship with this other person. Yes, it may happen, but if you hold on to that too tightly, you can, start to procrastinate and stagnate and stop living your life, and that can block you in many ways. But whatever it is, this person, they truly desire to overcome whatever's blocking them. They want you to know that it was never personal. The reason why they weren't coming forward, it wasn't personal. It's all to do with, energetic alignment. And, some people may not fully take that on board, what I'm saying about that, but the law of attraction is always at work. We can't get around the law of attraction. So if one of us or both of us is not fully aligned with the self-love within, has not fully understood how apparent abandonment and rejection we've experienced in life is not personal, if we don't realize it's not personal, and that it's simply a lesson for us to finally realize that we need to take back our own personal power by realizing that no one outside of ourselves can determine our worth or if we're lovable or not. Once we realize that we are the only ones who can determine how we feel about ourselves, how we see ourselves, and therefore what our vibration is, then, we can't fully align with love until we've realized that. So I feel this is the lessons that are going on here. It's probably mirrored, most likely is mirrored between you both. Maybe you've been looking too much to each other for that sense of validation and worth and lovableness, but that's looking outside of self. Your soul wants you and needs you to know that self-worth within, that self-love, and then you're in that love vibration where you can fully align with love in order to fully give and receive love, rather than, maybe giving in order to get something in return. This person is really desiring, they're really trying to focus on what they need to heal. It may look like they're not focusing on you and they're just focusing on someone else, or they're focusing in another direction in their life. But, you're always there in their mind. You're always there. They're still holding on to you and your connection. It's like they're literally needing to focus on this other thing, on these other blocks, so that they can heal themselves. They're really desiring victory and cutting the ties to anything that's blocking them, anything that isn't serving them, anything that's standing in their way. King of Swords is all about them embodying their true self, embodying their authentic self, because when we incarnate in life, We have this amnesia. We forget who we are. We forget that we are a soul that's having a temporary experience in this lifetime on earth. We forget that. We believe who we are is what we do in life, what we achieve, what criticisms we've received, and all things like that. That's just a collection of beliefs, but it's not who we truly are. So this connection, I feel, is all about having that union within self, realigning with the true identity of the soul, the infinite soul. And this is what this person is aligning with. Realizing who they truly are. So they're free of the fears and the wounds that were blocking them, which were causing them to be out of alignment and not able to align with you. Again, it will be happening on both sides, this healing and this alignment or union with self. They want the conclusion, because this is a 10, to be this happy relationship with you. They want to be a good provider. They want to feel like they're in a good place within themselves to be able to give you what you deserve. They want to be stable. They want to be loyal with the dog as well. And they want the connection to be grounded. They do want it to happen in this earth plane. This is the marriage card. And this is also the twin flame card, because it looks like 1111. And it's 4, so it's about stability again, and there's a house here. So this person may be focusing on becoming stable within themselves in whatever way that resonates, so that they can provide for you. Because look, again, he's got the cup to capture the wine from the grapes. So, and I feel as though he's doing that for her. He wants to be a good provider. He wants this abundance. This growth, this healing. This person wants to reach out and express themselves. Right now, it may not fully be the time, but it nearly is. To me, this is representing divine timing. And when those wands fully reach this person, then this person will know it's the right time. So this person is waiting for a green light, or they're waiting for something to fall away, so it makes more room for them to be able to focus on your relationship. And then that's when I feel you will receive communication from this person, an apology, an explanation, or this person just coming forward and being more romantic. But yeah, negotiation. So this is about healthy compromise. Again, it involves like communication. This person, they have been stuck in this kind of man cave or woman cave, where, they've been trying to resolve their own inner conflict. They need you to be patient and have love, empathy, compassion, understanding, because they are healing themselves. Negotiation, this is saying they want balance, they want fairness within your connection, companionship. They see you as their friend, as well as wanting you to be their lover, their partner, their spouse. You are my rock. So they really are thankful, and they really are appreciative of you helping them through being understanding and patient and compassionate. I'm the man. So they're really desiring to be confident, to be free of anything that's holding them back. They want to take action. Basically, Spirit is saying they don't feel like they're man enough. They don't feel like they're aligned with their true essence enough because of some kind of block or some kind of fear of expressing their truth to someone. But that's what they're healing, that's what they're moving into, so that they can have this reconciliation with you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this person is coming back, and it's because you have this deep soul connection. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel it's mostly spiritual path. There's a crown here. It's like the crown chakra. This is awakening. It's aligning with the higher self. So this person realizing who they truly are. And, you know, as a soul, we automatically know our worthiness. We're automatically aligned with the love vibration. So this resolves this inner conflict. It heals the amnesia where we've forgotten who we truly are. So this conflict is being resolved, and it results in this reconciliation, this connection, this new beginning. Maybe some of you, ultimately, it will end in marriage in this lifetime. Definitely a deep soul connection where your connection is coming back into much more harmony. So I really hope this reading has been helpful and that it's resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify every time I release a new reading. And please check out my other readings as well. I have tons of readings about how this person feels, what they want to happen between you, and what's going on within your connection. So those can really help you understand your connection and your person much more deeply as well. So go check those out. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.